Hello everybody and welcome to episode 9 of Glory Hunter with Nice. Welcome to season 2 and a familiar story as we take on Marseille on the opening day of the season. We have got the summer transfer window to go through first. It has been a busy summer. Bringing back some old faces, bringing in some new players. Let's take a look at the departures and the arrivals. As the infamous transfer blocker is back in its place, and you'll notice straight away we have received more money than we've spent so far. We are nearly done, to be fair. We've got one more player to bring in, and that is a goalkeeper. We will talk about the departures first of all, and a big one at the top. Rigo going to Liverpool for a fee eventually rising to £94 million. He wanted to leave, and I wasn't going to stand in his way, to be brutally honest. Miten has gone to Atletico Madrid for 50 million. Again, player, didn't really find him very impressive, to be brutally honest. Topbo didn't want to sign a new contract, so he has joined Al Hilhad for £30 million. Same for Yilmaz. He has gone to Feyenoord for £20 million. And Lilo has joined Porto for £16 million, and a couple of minor ones, regens, 10.25 and 6.5. So a lot of players have gone out the door for big money, which has meant we've got a bigger pot to spend, and we have spent it. Let's take a look at the new additions. And first of all, we talk about Joe Scally. He has joined us permanently from Newcastle for £17.5 million. If you were here last episode, you will know that. Very impressed with him in his loan spell with us. Can play on the left, can play on the right, and he's been promoted to number 2 rather than number 3 this year. Now we move on to the players that have come in during the summer. Reece Nelson is number 1 from Paris Saint-Germain. Former Arsenal player, as you all know, plays on the right, can play in the centre, can play on the left as well. 32 years of age now. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. Next man in the door, and probably my signing of the summer, and that is Onana has joined us from Everton on a free transfer. I mean, just look at him. He's 30 years of age, and Everton have let him go from his contract, or he didn't want to sign a new one with them. However it played out, yeah, looking forward to seeing what he can do in Ligue 1. Speaking of players, we are looking forward to what they can do. We have bought Darwin Nunez to the club from Inter on a free transfer. Now, we had him with Liverpool, and he did all right, to be fair. He dispelled the rumour that I thought he was going to be absolutely naff in front of goal. He did better than I thought he would do. 33 now, a little bit older, still got the pace, still got the finishing. Let's see what he can do. We went back to Inter Milan for Sergio Arribas. He has joined us for £41 million. Definitely Rigo's replacement, or at least part replacement. 30 now. As you can see, all his stats are on the way down, but hopefully we can stop them going down as quickly as they look like they're doing. Still a good player on paper, will be important in certain times of the season. We bolstered the defence a little bit further by bringing in Filippo Mazzurri. He has joined us from Reims for a fee of £17 million. Good right back. Needed a bit of competition for Scally on that position, and for Van Breet as well. He's injured at the moment, out for up to 4 months, so he'll be missing the first chunk of the season, which is kind of why we went out to get another right back. Obviously, Scally can play on the left. We know he can do that. So yeah, if we just end up with Mazzurri and Van Breet on the right, I will not be disappointed. And I mentioned about Sergio Arribas being a part replacement for Rigo. Here is the second half of that replacement, and that is Luis Openda. He has joined us from RB Leipzig for £25 million. Another good player, another player that knows where the net is, which is all important. Obviously, if we're going to beat PSG to the title this year, we need to score in the moments we weren't doing previously. Hopefully Luis will help us with that. And if we didn't have enough firepower, we do now, bringing in Nicholas Jackson on loan from Chelsea. No option to buy him at the end. This is just a player to come in and do a job, hopefully. Scored 51 times in 201 games for Chelsea, so 1 in 4, essentially. Hopefully with our system, it will be better than that, and we will see what happens with Nicholas. Then we move on to another attacking midfield player, and that is Emile Smith-Rowe. Now, I have a soft spot for Emile Smith-Rowe. Always have done, even though he is an Arsenal player. He's not anymore. He's a Fulham player now in real life. Good young man. If he can stay fit, which is a problem in real life as well, it will be a very good signing for us. We had him way back when with Villarreal. Delighted to link up with him once more. And speaking of linking up with players we've had previously, Patrick Pedder has joined us at Nice from Atletico Madrid on loan initially and will be signing permanently in the summer for £21 million. My captain, oh captain, my captain, he is back. Looking forward to working with Patrick again. And last but by no means least, we have bought Radu Dragusin from RB Leipzig. We've done a lot of business with RB Leipzig this summer as they look to change their squad. Dragusin is here for £39 million. It's a lot of money, but he's 30 and he still looks very, very good. Looking forward to seeing what Radu can do. So before we get to the game with Marseille, let's talk about pre-season, shall we? We had a very good one. We beat some big teams. We beat Real Madrid. We beat Bayern Munich. We beat Paris Saint-Germain in the Trophy to Champions in LA. We beat Red Bull Salzburg. We beat Chantal Port. We did not beat Shanghai Shenhua. We drew with them. But we've had a very good pre-season. It all bodes well. But the real work starts tonight. We owe Marseille one from last season. Can we actually beat them in the derby? Let's take a look at the teams. So here are the two starting lineups as Marseille start with Canante in goal. Jarret, Derive, Ibanez, Val, Luis, Adin, Moreno, Almeida, Valesten with Okafor leading the line. Not much change to the Marseille team compared to ours at least, as Lobrovic continues in goal. Scally, Pedder, Dragusin, Udogi, Diaby, Onana, Luis, Nelson, Smith-Rowe with Darwin Núñez leading the line. And with plenty of players to make their debut off the bench as well. The new era is about to begin. PSG are probably going to win the title. Unless we can stop them. Can we go one better than last season? Fingers crossed we can. With the squad that we've assembled, hopefully we can do it. Let's see what happens, shall we? Moussa Diaby playing behind Darwin Núñez. The front four are very experienced. I'm not going to say old, but they are very experienced. Come on, boys. Let's see what we can do. Val with the throw. It's been an edgy first 23 minutes. Not really seen much of it. Din picking it up in midfield. Onto Almeida. Onana in hard. That's what you want to see from him. Ibanez picking it up. Darwin Núñez pressurising the football. Oh, almost pinched it as well. Keep it going. That's it. Pressure. That's what I want to see. The high press working well. Go on, Darwin Núñez picks it up. Inside the penalty area, shoots, scores! Just like that! 23 minutes gone! Darwin Núñez opens his account for Nice. And that is a beautiful finish. See what I said earlier? Football Manager and its myths. Obviously, Darwin Núñez would probably miss this in real life, but it's a lovely finish on the game. And that'll do. Udogi with a throw. Throws it into Diaby. Luis. Into the penalty area. Smith-Rowe, he gets the shot away. Okay. Maybe should have passed it. Maybe. Scally has got the throw. We've had the better of it since the goal. Looking to find a second one. Onana. Goes back into Pedder. Look at all the players inside the Marseille half. Pedder picks it up from a poor pass. Through to Diaby. Moussa Diaby inside the penalty area for 2-0. Lovely. What a ball from Luis as well. That'll do. Moussa Diaby off the mark as well. Fellas, we bought him for a record fee back in the day. 32 years of age now, still knows where the net is. Thank God. And that is half time. Comfortable at the break. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Gotta love it. More of the same in the second half, please. More of the same. Let's see how many subs we can get on who are going to make their debuts. That's kind of what I try to do. First couple of weeks. Get everybody a bit of game time. Get everybody used to their surroundings. And then we go. But it couldn't have gone much better so far, to be brutally honest. Ball into Almeida. Not seen a lot of him. And he's given the ball away. Darwin Núñez flying in, but that's what you want to see. Luis picks it up. Driving towards the edge of the box. Smith Rowe picks it up. And taken away by Yalert. Destiny going to come across. Destiny's going to come across and win that. Yes! Go on, battle, boys. That's what I want to see. Oh, almost through to Nelson. Ball up to Almeida. Gilleston again. Plays it out to Moreira. Got to get across to him. Oh, Destiny's dived in. Whoops-a-daisy. Don't dive in. Don't need to dive in there. Yalert gets the ball through to Almeida. Good save, but was he offside? Yes, he was. And they're going to make a couple of changes as well. As are we. So we're going to take off Emile Smith Rowe. We're going to bring on Arabas for him. And we're going to take off Reece Nelson as well. And we're going to bring on Openda. Hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. That's how it sounds. Let's keep everybody fresh. Yeah, looking at Luis as well. Keeping an eye on him. Keeping an eye on Darwin Núñez as well. We might get Nicholas Jackson on for 20 minutes in a minute. Adin onto Almeida. Going round the corner. Ball in towards the penalty area, headed away by Dogi at the far post. Kept in play though. Nipam. Ball through. Get it away. Good save from the goalkeeper in the end. Let's make those couple of changes, shall we? So yeah, Darwin Núñez going to come off. Nicholas Jackson going to come on for him. And Keita's going to come on for Luis. And then we'll swap those two around. Because Keita is more of a defensive-minded player. Corner. Now we've got a new set-piece coach in the summer. Can we do anything with the corner? Don't say it. Diaby into Arabas. Will he find a teammate? He'll find Dragusin. Go on, Radu. Plays it onto Udogie. Plays it into Onana. Olay's ringing around from the away end. I would have thought that would upset the Marseille fans, and you don't want to do that. Onana through to Openda. Into Scally. Find a teammate. Ball into Nicholas Jackson! And he has his goal. It's his second one. Because he scored against PSG last time around. That is 3-0. That is game over. Job's a good one. It's patient. Patient build-up play. But Scally drives it across the penalty area. And there, Nicholas Jackson taps it in from close range. That'll do us. For starters, at least. And they are on their way home. Oh, dear. How disappointing. Right. Going to take Moussa Diaby off. And we're going to bring on Carboni for the final change of the afternoon. So we can sit back and relax and enjoy the final 13 minutes. Unless they score from this. Ball in towards Balogun. Pedder heads it away. And Scally blocks it out. Lovely stuff. Din. Hey! Who knocked him over? Moussa Diaby? Probably. Looked like it. Almeida with a free kick. Ooh. Okay. It was dipping, just not as much as I thought it would. But that will do for starters, folks. We enter 4 added minutes. 3-0. Lays down a marker for the season ahead. Let's see what we can do, shall we? Udogie with the throw into Arabas. They're going to pick it up inside their penalty area. And they're going to give it away. Yes, they're going to give it away. Keita will pick it up. Drives towards the penalty area. But I think that is it. And it is. Nice 3, Marseille 0. We finally win the derby. And to be fair, once we were in front, we never looked back. Debut goals for Darwin Núñez and Diaby. Nicholas Jackson adding his second already this season. But as Terry Wogan would say, and this is going to be a very bad impression, but come now. it's only early doors. Only 2 games played in the league so far. PSG beat Brest 5-0 last night. We've come back with something 3-0 against Marseille. So what we will do, we will get the rest of the August window out of the way. So we'll take on Lens, Rennes, Brest and Cannes. And we will come back for the small matter of the trip to Paris at the start of September. Going to be a huge game, that one. It's something we need to get a result from, to be brutally honest. But we will see how we get on. We've continued where we left off last season, which is good to see. And the new boys are fitting in quite nicely. It's been a good episode today. I'm sure you'll agree. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.